Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Lego Jake here, and welcome to part 13 of our Ben 10 Power Trip Let's Play. I hope you guys like that little speedrun montage over here. We have officially made it to the Iceberg Ski Resort. I guess I could have just talked while we ran all the way over here, but that was like 2 or 3 minutes of footage that I feel like could have been better spent with some music in the background. Do you guys agree? Let me know. But you know what I think we can all agree on is that Carla Clams and her exact same dialogue that she's said 3 times now just needs to leave me alone, especially because I don't even have 2,000 coins. I can't even get an upgrade. Just get out of my life, Carla Clams. You never have anything to help me with.
Hey, help us, please! There was a terrible blizzard last night, and now the town is covered in snowdrifts.
I know someone whose skills would be a good match for this. Hold tight!
Dang, y'all, I know it's snowy in this area, but that guy got so cold that he froze completely still while we were talking to him. Did you see that? That was crazy. I don't know how Ben's surviving in his t-shirt and shorts. I guess he can just switch to Heat Blast whenever he gets warm. And Heat Blast is exactly who we need to take out these piles of snow. It's actually kind of incredible how useful he still is this late in the game. I guess maybe that's sort of because you could have came to this area as like one of your first missions, because you have all the missions in your mission log. You kind of decide what quests and what to do, when to take it on and stuff. So I guess maybe you could have visited the Iceberg Ski Resort much earlier in the game, but it is just interesting to me that we are late in the game and we're still using Heat Blast. I mean, quite a decent bit. Even in the last episode I felt like we used him a lot. Can't really complain about it though. Heat Blast is a frickin' legend. There's a reason we unlocked him first. I guess even the game designers wanted us to have that ultimate power right off the bat, you know, and I appreciate them very much for that. That is frickin' sweet! And also, while we're on this mission, burning down these piles of snow, just like all the other collectathon type missions that are in this game, there are many, 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 many more piles of snow than you even need to burn, so you'll definitely not be walking around being like, I don't know where to find the snow, because they are everywhere. Like, anywhere you step, you'll find more and more snow to take down, so don't even worry about that. The only real hard part about this place is that everything looks the same.
Oh, thank you. Stefan called me and told me a fine young man would be coming to help. That must be you.
That's me, Ben Tennyson, here to help.
Oh, good. There's some weird stuff going on in town. My dear friend Bunny called in a panic. Something about monsters?
Monsters? I can handle that.
Oh, she's up at the ski lodge. Please hurry.
I'm on it.
Monsters. Why is it always gotta be monsters, am I right? And yeah, we can definitely go talk to Bunny over at the ski lodge that looks exactly the same as the hotel we were just in. I'm telling you guys, everything in this Iceberg area looks identical.
Hey there, Marie told me you could use some help.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm Bunny Hill, manager of the Iceberg Lodge and retired professional skier.
No way!
But I'm not as young as I once was. My nephew is professional snowboarder Francois Lecroix.
No way!
Yes, but listen. He was taken captive by strange monsters at the top of the mountain. I would go myself, but the ski lift is down.
I can take care of that. No problem.
The gate to the mountain is locked. Take the ski car to get through. Please, hurry.
Leave it to me, ma'am.
A key card that gets us to the top of the mountain. Alright, well, I'm not going to question it if you're not going to question it. I do have to question, though, why is this mission so far? Talk to the lady at the hotel, talk to the lady at the ski lodge, talk to the guy at the top of the mountain, go back to the lady at the ski lodge and talk to her again. That is a mission load of talking to people, I'll tell you what, dudes. On the bright side, though, the trek up this mountain to go speak to Francois is honestly a pretty fun adventure. There's a ton of platforming and parkour to do, a bunch of enemies to fight, and all around, it's just kind of entertaining. I really like that there's a whole bunch of Christmas trees and snows around. It's kind of perfect timing if you ask me, because we're in late December, not just December. We are really, I mean, we need to be in the snow right now. It's Christmas time. So good job, Ben 10, whether intentional or not, for being so festive and holiday-esque. But also, this trek up this mountain, in a weird way, reminds me of a couple different IPs. Lord of the Rings, for one, for obvious reasons, climbing up a mountain. Number 2, Ice Climbers, for, once again, pretty obvious reasons, climbing up an icy mountain. And last but not least, Adventure Time, because this whole area really reminds me of the Ice Kingdom. I kind of feel like the Ice King is about to pop out at any moment and start giving us a lecture, or just hoping that we'll hang out with him and hope that we think he's cool. And because those IPs are on my mind, I kind of gotta ask our question of the day, or technically 3 questions of the day, right about it. Who is your favorite character from Lord of the Rings, Adventure Time, and do you prefer Ice Climbers as a game, or do you prefer them as Super Smash Bros. Characters? Because I can't really ask who's your favorite Ice Climber, because there's 2 of them, so you know what I mean? Also, before I forget, you just saw we were fighting a bunch of enemies here, and you probably noticed that we were just beating the ever-living crap out of them, and they didn't stand even a slight chance. And to go back to what I was saying earlier about how you can pick and choose which missions you complete, and you probably could have visited Iceberg way long ago in your playthrough, the enemies, at least right here in this, like, first bit of this area, the first couple missions, the enemies are weak, because this could have been an early game moment, so that's why we're also only getting like 25 coins when we complete the ruin challenges, and you know, it's just not, it feels like we're in a lower level area, because to be honest, we kind of are. We could have did this a long time ago, but hey, I wanted to do everything in order, one at a time, and I think everyone appreciates that, or if you don't, then whatever. That's just how I play video games. My OCD would absolutely kill me if I was like, over here doing a mission in Iceberg, and then I was over in the forest, and then I'm in Grishugel, and then I'm in Strudelbeck, and then I'm over here, and I'm over here, and I'm over here. It would drive me insane. Especially trying to like rewatch the episodes. How could anyone keep track of where I am if I'm always in some different spot? You know what I mean? Especially when I play games like Fallout or Borderlands, or games where you just have a massive mission log of tons of side missions and main missions. I can't do anything until I've done all my side missions. I'm bizarre. Yep, here we are, nearing the end of the game, and I still have yet to use Grandpa Max's fast travel system one single time. God knows if it'll ever happen at all. I feel like maybe that'll be a big moment in one of our extras episode when we're trying to get all like the 100% completion. Maybe that'll be like the big finale, is that we finally just fast travel somewhere to get the trophy on our PlayStation. Because you know what? Grandpa Max has always been there in the background helping out. So we gotta give him some credit. We gotta give him the little pat on the back he deserves and allow him to take us wherever it is his heart desires in the Rust Bucket. We got you, Grandpa Max. Don't worry about it. And if you are planning on worrying, maybe you could, I don't know, maybe air your grievances to like Gwen or Kevin or anyone else for that matter that's not me, because I'm kind of busy dealing with my own problems, like climbing to the top of Mount Iceberg, which is taking like 10 minutes or more. It's just really endless. It's driving me crazy. It's a fun area. I think the best part is that all the enemies are all stylized and colored to the area with blue and gold colors, but still taking quite a long time. I don't think I need to hear about your Rust Bucket every 5 seconds, Grandpa Max. Just kidding, you're pretty cool. What am I talking about anymore? Seriously, I don't even know anymore. This is what happens when we're climbing up a mountain for like a year. I run out of stuff to say. I don't know. I'm burning down wood now to, you know, make our way up the mountain. Collecting some coins from the wood that we burned on our way up the mountain. Doing some jumping and parkour to get up the mountain. Climbing up this side of the cliff to, you know, as you could guess, we're getting up the mountain, baby. I don't really know what else to say. We're just climbing up the mountain. If the path itself wasn't fun to climb, then this mission would be just a frickin' bust all around. I will say the parkour and jumping is pretty fun. It's, you know, it could be a lot worse. It just takes a buttload of time to get up the mountain, if you couldn't tell. If you go rock climbing in real life, man, this episode is for you. You're probably having a blast watching this.
I see you could use some help.
Oui, monsieur, I am trapped.
Once again, to repeat myself, monsters. Why does it always have to be monsters? I'm just kidding, I get it. It's because this game's not very creative, but come on guys, not even like a single other mission. What about a forearms puzzle?
Another void rift.
Oh boy, another void rift. Who do you guys think it's gonna be? We only have 2 aliens left that we can unlock. Place your bets down below who you think it's gonna be before we find out. It's not Heat Blast, we know that much. Or maybe it is, and we're unlocking Heat Blast 2.0, or Nega Heat Blast, or something terrible or horrifying. Let's find out, boys. Oh no, we recognize him, don't we?
Hey, bad guys! Get ready to face the wrath of Wrath!
Face the wrath of Wrath. Did anybody notice that it had the double R just like he would say if he was selling you Frosted Flakes because he looks exactly like Tony the Tiger? They're great. Wrath. Just saying, I think that is an intentional joke. Okay, all jokes aside, Wrath is a pretty fun character to unlock. Obviously, as you can see, he is the parkour master, and I gotta say, it's very funny. He's so comparable to a Lego character. If you play any of the Lego games, they have these hopping moments on sticks. They have these parkour moments right here where you're jumping across little stones on walls. They had where he was flinging in a circle on those, they almost look like flagpoles that he jumps off one to another, or batons rather. All of those are Lego things. When he does his big screech, that's something that they do in the Lego games. Certain characters can yell, and that's an ability. His double jump, or just his flip that he does, even sort of looks like it does in a Lego game. It's very, very weird to me. And you'll see later, he has even more Lego-like attributes. I really feel like the creators of this game played through like Lego Avengers and were like, maybe we should make one of the characters literally a Lego character. I like it. And also, I like it too, because the name's Lego Jake. I support it wholeheartedly. Wrath the Lego, Ben 10 Legos for life. Let's do it. Let's have real Ben 10 Lego sets, please, for the love of God. And also, do you see him following a smell trail? This is what I mean by other gameplay attributes. He is literally a Lego character. That's what animal-type characters do in the Lego games. That is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if that was intentional or if he just happened to end up exactly like a Lego character. Count how many times I've said Lego in the last like minute. It's probably over like 2 million. But besides all the Lego stuff, Wrath is also just really strong as far as combat and stuff goes, and I just love his design, not only in the show, but when he sells me Frosted Flakes as well. And on a more serious note, it is really crazy that we have only one alien after this to unlock. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's obviously Diamond Head because he's just the other alien. But forget I said that in case you don't want any spoilers. Just think about Wrath for now. Think about this big kitty selling you Frosted Flakes. That's all we need. Honestly, I think if advertisers allowed big kitties to start selling everything, not just cereal, the world will be a much better place. Who's with me? ... Okay, no one's with me, that's fine, but I still do think that Wrath should have had cereal powers, as well as his, strength and parkour abilities. Now I think that is something we can all get together on. And just like when we were climbing up Mount Iceberg, I have run out of things to say. I'm not gonna lie, there's not much to say about this. We're just flipping and parkouring our way out of the void. We did it. Hooray. There's XLR8, looking very happy, looking shiny, looking dope. He's one of the best aliens ever. He always will be. Not sure why they didn't use a picture of Wrath when we came in here or when we came out, but whatever. I guess he's not important to them.
Thank you for your help, monsieur.
No problem. I'm your biggest fan.
Ah, merci. But I'm afraid I twisted my ankle.
Perhaps you could get the ski lift running so I can head down and tell my auntie I am okay.
The pieces must be hiding somewhere on this mountain.
Francois, you're literally Bon Voyage from The Incredibles. I'll deal with your ski lift in the next episode. See you next time, everybody.